What up, Dokkanners? Global had a data download last night. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the content of the data download. And spoiler alert, the friend system is getting updated. What? So we'll discuss that as well as everything else in the data download in just a minute. By the way, guys, follow me on Twitter if you guys are interested in checking out some memes. Occasionally, I'll post some funny stuff. But also, I will occasionally post some small little tidbits of Dokkan news that don't otherwise warrant any sort of a Dokkan video. I will sometimes just post it right here on Twitter. Almost at 20,000 followers. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. If not, no worries. I will still bring you all the info. Now, let's talk about the data download. Shout out to my boy Proton. Follow him on Twitter at Proton10mg. Okay, thank you. So we've got the Super Battle Road, Artificial Life Forms. We talked about this on the last video. Extreme Z Battle, Int, Golden Frieza, and the 15th Peton Battle. By the way, I did talk about the Super Battle Road yesterday, and I went over some teams if you guys want to go check it out. Some of you were a little confused. It was a meme video in that it was not supposed to, it was supposed to end abruptly like that. So for those of you who are confused, don't worry about it. To be fair, I am the type of moron who would sometimes upload a video that isn't quite supposed to end the way it should, but that was intentional. And the reason why is simply because Global is in a bit of a down period. Now, I think some people misinterpreted my attitude saying that these events are bad. By no stretch of the imagination am I saying these events are bad. We're getting free stones out of this. You're getting 34 stones from this. You're getting 5 or 6 stones from this. And then you're getting another 10 stones from this. That's 50 dragon stones coming in. So why would I be against that? No. The issue is that there's not anything else. And that's basically it. Like, this is like the eye before the storm. We're coming up on the holiday rush where we're going to have heroes. We're going to have another Dokkan festival celebration. Then we're going into Christmas. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming up. This is just the calm before the storm where Dokkan's a little bit down. So that's basically the point of that video. And also, you know what? I'm going to ask you guys, let me know in the comments, what is one game that you guys would play other than Dokkan? Like, if Dokkan, assuming, is probably one of the main games that you play, when Dokkan is on its down period and you're not somebody who likes to link level like me, what is another game that you like to play? I know the meme, touch grass, go outside. I get all that. I'm talking game. Let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, Super Battle Road, Artificial Life Forms, Golden Frieza, and Peton Battle all are in the data download. The ticket is exclusively for the Extreme Z Battle. There is no other ticket. There's no Dokkan Festival ticket. This is just in the Extreme Z Battle. If you want to summon for the Golden Frieza, which isn't guaranteed, but I wouldn't advise it because the Golden Frieza's EZA, as we've discussed in a previous video, isn't exactly, the most ideal. So I wouldn't recommend wasting $10 for one set of these tickets, another $10 to get another one, and then another 10. That would be $30 US to get 3 full multis or 5-unit multis with these tickets. So I wouldn't advise that. Also, update to the promo movie. What is that? Update to the promo movie? Oh, I see. Okay, it's just it's just the Resurrection F thing. All right, anyway, so that's not all. Now let's talk about update 5.7.1, the friend system update. That's right, folks, that is happening in here. This happened on JP I think about a month ago. So there were some problems. We'll get to that in a minute. Optimize the display of characters who can be awakened. Under the Awaken tab of the character growth page, a character's icon will be applied with a special effect if you have collected all the awakening medals required to Dokkan Awaken or Extreme Z Awaken the character. Basically, what they're trying to say is now there is a visual indication if a unit can be Dokkan Awakened. You don't have to go in to check each unit's info. It will literally just say, this one can be awakened. You have all the medals, you can do it. Now, if you guys have seen my post-game shows that I do after my Dokkan summons, I do those exclusively on Twitch, where I'm basically cleaning up my box. I'll infuse all of the extra SSRs and SRs that I've collected. In the process, sometimes I do like to awaken extra characters, and it's always very tedious to have to go in and find out what they need. This is a very nice indication. This obviously boosts the accessibility of the game. This makes the game a lot more accessible to different people. It makes it easier, streamlines it, and that's the mark of a good game. A game that is willing to do these extra steps to make it easier for different types of players, because some people won't have the patience or maybe the cognitive awareness to go in individually and see the info. If it just shows right here, that's good enough, right? So this is a nice little change. And now here is the friend system. Optimize the recommendation mechanism of the friend supporters. The recommendation mechanism of the friend supporters will be optimized. After optimization, friend supporters labeled with guest may also be selected from teams that are recorded in the clear record of the stage. Characters who are not selected as the friend supporter may also be displayed on other players' select friends page. So basically, guys, it's just going to be a little bit easier to find different characters that you want. That's the idea. Now, the problem on JP is that this initial drop led to some serious issues where people weren't able to find the units that they wanted, and they weren't able to use the units that they wanted to use, even though that they were supposed to be recommended. Like, for example, most notable example of this was when Truth built a team specifically so that Raditz would be recommended. He went to a quest stage in the hopes of link leveling. Raditz was recommended. Okay, cool. He takes that same exact team, goes into a red zone stage, and Raditz is no longer recommended. So there was some weird inconsistency. I made a video talking about this. I'm not going to go over the whole thing again. But the point is, there were some random issues, things like that. The hidden potential wouldn't pop up for some units. Sometimes they would still be 100%, but like they wouldn't have an indicator down here. You couldn't use them, invalid supporter ID. There was some weird shenanigans going on. So the question is, will Global also inherit these same problems, or will it be fixed? I'm inclined to think we'll probably go through the same issues that JP did, because in recent memory, some of the other updates that they've done that have had problems, we have had to endure the entire storm, which I think like the most recent example was back during the airplane glitch, or even the automatic counter thing that we had for a little while, where like units like Int, Namek, Goku were launching counters. Instead of just fixing the update, we went through the same problems and then we had the same fixes. So I think that's probably going to happen again. This is the little info dump that they had for JP for all of this. In version 5.7.1 earlier today, oh wow, that was a week ago. We have completed fixing bugs 1 and 2. Please update the app in the store. As an apology for bugs 1 and 2, we will send 2 Dragonstones to all users. Okay, Dragonstones will be distributed while we are investigating the issue. We apologize for the inconvenience, but we ask that you please wait until the fix is completed. So this problem, so looking at the date on this tweet, this is October 11th. This dropped a week ago. So that was about a month that they had to sit around and deal with the issue. I don't know if this is going to play out exactly as it did on JP. I kind of hope it doesn't, but you know, silver lining, we could end up getting some stones out of it. So just brace yourselves. There could be some weird little glitches and hiccups going on in your friend's search thing. But otherwise, that's about it. So there you have it, folks. Data download. I will be maybe going live tonight to do the Extreme Z battle. I definitely will. The Extreme Z battle for the Golden Frieza. So if you guys don't want to miss the action, make sure you guys are subscribed. Notification bells are turned to all so that you guys can join me for that live stream for Golden Frieza. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on these units that we are getting coming up, or not these units, but the EZ8 coming up and the friend system coming up. Do you guys think that Global is also going to be having the same sort of issues that JP had, or do you think we will get the immediate fix right away? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you know when to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned, and I remember to Dokkan responsibly.